There we go, we should be live now. I think we are. Yes, we are. We're live. And that's good news for us. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered time. My hair's doing a fucking madness. I need to get it cut again. Right, okay, so where were we up to last time? We were up to, like, sequence... We're still baby Connor. As you can see here. He's still just getting about being a sad boy. His mum's dead. His village got burned. Shit happens. You all know what happens. And now we're going to do the mission which introduces the Aquila, I do believe. Beep. Hello, my boys. Oh, he actually didn't forget. I don't forget. This time we didn't wait 2 hours. Good for you. Right, let's go. Right, if everybody could share the stream, that would be great. So... Right on track to learning all my bladder. What the fuck does that mean? Why are you spamming my chat? Connor is fucking 13 years old here. 14/15. I think he's 14. But... Actually, no. No, he'll be 15 at this point. 15, 16 sort of age. Because he's been training with Achilles for about 6 months to a year-ish, hasn't he? So he's a young man. He's a young boy, but he's not that young a boy. He's a youngish boy. He's getting on a bit now. He's becoming an elderly bloke. Trying to figure out if Pegleg just keeps talking shit until you continue the main story. So here we are at Achilles' quote-unquote asset. You can hear Faulkner just singing. Yo, say my name. No, I'm good. But you're welcome, NC Craze. There you go. His nan is gay.
Said go away, boy. Do you not speak the king's English?
No.
Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my
What's your favourite
manners.
colour robes in this game? Mine is New York. Mine's just the basic robes. The other
She's
ones,
still the fastest in the Atlantic.
I might have to try out the one that was like
minor things mostly,
proper white.
with a little affection she'll fly again.
Janky cutscenes, my favourite kind.
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor. Meet
Gotta
me
go,
back at the
bye,
manor
lads. So
when
take
you've
care.
finished here.
You
Really
said it
bastard,
requires
isn't it?
repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy, and I'll raise a crew.
Did he just pass out drunk? Oh, I see. He's fucked in the head. What a guy. Okay. Why do you use the katana rather than the gold star sword in Unity? I'm sorry, are you expecting me to remember what equipment I use in Assassin's Creed Unity? A game I haven't played in at least a year. Nah, it's not been that long probably, but I honestly don't remember. I think it was probably because it looked a bit more subtle, whereas that gold sword of Eden does not, and that would be annoying and very obvious and would draw a lot of attention, which is the complete opposite to what an assassin would strive to do. So for the sake of my own immersion, I'd have chosen a better... Why's the... Yeah, that took a moment. The tent stopped for a moment there and wouldn't turn that way. But yeah, I think it was probably because I just wanted to be a bit more immersed in the game, if only marginally.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
So Connor's the same body weight from when he's 14 to a grown man since his robe still fit.
It lets us manage the homestead's
Like I said,
details.
he's around 15 at that point, I'd say.
And these?
Considering that it's been like 6 months to a year.
Years ago, before the
And
slow
yeah,
fever,
some
before
people
the
do stop growing
Templars,
earlier.
before everything collapsed. But that's all in the
What's
past.
this? What's up, dude? Have you seen the new Joker trailer?
Better we
Yeah, it
focus
looks
on what's
dead
in
as
front of us.
fuck. No, I understand
Take
why
up the
people...
ledger, and I'll
Shut up,
teach you how it
Achilles.
all
Sorry,
works.
I had to get rid of that. He's annoying. Yeah, so it doesn't look like my kind of film. I mean, I understand why people might like it. But I don't understand what the point is. It's an origin story to a villain in a universe without anything else going on. Like, I could understand if it was part of the DC sort of, like, their like entire cinematic universe that's going on, which is going to shit currently because all their actors are dropping out. And I don't understand why it would be in that, but that would require the other guy, wouldn't it? Okay. That took its sweet time. Right. So yeah, I don't understand what the point is, and I don't understand what it's building to, if anything. And at the same time, it just doesn't look like my cup of tea, so that's it. That's kind of pro build equipment.
Time passed
What?
quickly
What's the
after
boy
that.
saying?
My days a blur of
You're going to
study,
make a video on what
training,
you want next for
work.
Assassin's Creed.
What little free
no,
time
probably
Achilles
not.
allowed me was spent learning about the
It's
temple,
not on my agenda, anyways.
about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to
See?
confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time, I mastered them as well.
Did you fuck?
Days
Sorry.
became months,
Sorry, Connor has never mastered patience.
and as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
Yeah, no, Connor never mastered patience, ever. That is non-speak. 6 days later. Hello, fishy boy. Hello from India. Hello there. What's your favourite game, Fishy? What? My favourite game ever? That's an impossible question to answer at this point. Between Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Witcher 3. People ask that and expect me to answer with an Assassin's Creed title, but Assassin's Creed doesn't even come close. Not even 2 comes close. It comes close enough, to be fair, but still not close enough. Hello, sir. You must go on a mission.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
Yes. So what, do people actively, like, you know, actively stop, position themselves, and then step with their right foot
She is
first?
Solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale, near a ship
Assassin's Creed 4 is the best pirate game. Changed my mind. It's not hard though, is
What do you
it?
say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns.
I
and
dare you to
officers
say Connor's
command
old
them.
name 5
We'll
times.
launch straight
Like
away.
doing Hagaden, like
Don't
5
worry,
times.
lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Hold it.
Okay, so I've known you for like 3 years, Ethan, and not once did I know you do karate. I don't. I do Tang Sudo. It's a bit different.
The mainsail, get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
You're gonna trigger Assassin's Creed fanboys. Yeah, but that's not hard, is it? Not necessarily Assassin's Creed fanboys, but Assassin's Creed has quite a young audience sometimes, I find, and it's not hard to upset them. Some people within and also there are
Come
just
on,
some
lad,
people who
no
just don't
time like
like
the
it when you
present.
disagree with them. Are you going for 100% synchronization? Not necessarily.
Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
I was thinking, right? I was thinking about doing all the homestead missions and the naval missions as a part of the playthrough. We'll have to see. We'll have to see whether or not I can be bothered later on. But it might. I've never actually played them like simultaneously like that. I've always just played the main story because everything else is optional. Have you got any game 100% fishy? The main story to Spider-Man PS4 I got 100%, and Assassin's Creed 2, though it never said 100% per se. I got all the achievements and things on Xbox 360. So. Assassin's Creed fans are toxic as fuck or just brain dead? Not necessarily. There is a middle ground. But it's the loudest voice. Shut up, Faulkner! It's the loudest voices are always sat in between. Like in between them all, there are people that are sound. But then, like I'm trying to say, is the people with the loudest voices in the community are either assholes or retards. So you'll see a lot more dumb comments than you will reasonable ones. But there are reasonable comments. Breathing triggers Assassin's Creed fanboys. If I don't go to half sale now, I'll trigger Assassin's Creed fanboys. See? But then again, that'll trigger me too. Just trying to full sail this. Yes, ram me into these rocks, father. Why do you even bother with? Somebody has to. Look at how dead this crew is. There's literally nobody on board.
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Well, that's just simple. It's because kids are loud. No, it's not even that. It's not that they're kids per se either all the time. Sometimes they just don't understand how to disagree with people in a civilized manner, which is to go, personally, I think there's, you know, some people just go, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you're a retard, you're stupid, blah, 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 blah. Every insult under the sun I've been called by some Assassin's Creed fan at one point or another. So, you know... The loudest voice... Yeah, then I got drowned out by Faulkner. I'm minus 15. Good for you. That makes you 15 years away from being born. Shut up, Robert. Oh dear. Robert Faulkner. He needs to cease his noises, does this boy. Stop telling me to do my ship business. Epic crew. Yeah, dead crew. My cat is having sex with another cat in front of my door. XD. Okay. Fair enough. If your cat enjoys a bit of dogging, then I hope you're enjoying your toss. Imagine that. There'll be someone out there who sees a cat getting off with another cat on the door and starts masturbating. Sorry, that was cretin weird speak, but it'll be funny. It is a funny thought. It's a funny thought to think about cats doing dumb shit.
No sail.
Fuck you, you're retard. Shut up, you stupid. You're stupid. Every AC fan child ever to fishy. Not every, but a lot of them do, and they all use the wrong yaw when calling me stupid. Which goes to sort of undermine them. If you're going to call someone stupid, you've got to use the right grammar. You've got to end with a full stop. A passive-aggressive full stop, otherwise you just come across as stupid yourself. Jesus Christ.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner.
Do a Ubisoft
the
and block
hell
community
you
members who
been?
actually criticise? Nah.
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
It's only
Nah,
Ubisoft Quebec that have
between
ever actually
contracts at the
blocked me
moment.
for criticising them.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
And DNC stands for Dead Nan Clan. Okay.
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
My
Good
cat do
show.
love cocaine. Well, that's good for your
The
cat.
Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting
Oh
all
no,
the
Connor,
guns
what are you doing?
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
Charles Lee Cantor is
I
one.
don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
He could have just killed
Let's
him
go.
then and left.
Our guns
Connor
will
could
be
have
ready.
just
Come on.
slit his throat with that tomahawk while he was distracted by Rob Faulkner, and then dipped. He could have just run off. Nobody would have known any better, and that would have been one Templar sorted. But no, plot convenience. Okay. Women in the 18th century were ugly as fuck. I mean, that one was. I'm not sure about if that's an accurate representation, but they're not here to protest or be offended, so yeah, I'm gonna just agree with you. Especially when they had scurvy and no teeth at all. Or 10 teeth at most. Oh no, the Charles Lee Chronicles begin. Oh, Jesus, that's a weird thing. Like,
bloody hell
for
was
some
that?
reason, it's just light.
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar. The young buck was Nicholas Biddle.
They're
Nobody
both
fell
Templars.
before the mast. Midshipman for the crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Connor, a straight up ignorant fuck. I don't understand what's going on with this
Looks like
lighting.
a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Okay.
Well done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Bang. Lovely.
Some old powder in there. Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
Lovely.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah. Getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Are you on Venus? Nah, I see the light. Yeah, everything's stupidly bright. And the ship feels so slow. Yeah, it's hardly the Jackdaw, is it? Or the Morrigan. I believe the Morrigan was the faster and more maneuverable of those.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What?
But that was easy.
English frigate!
Oh no.
Be betwaddled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
That brace didn't work, did it? I even pressed the button for it and it didn't. I think I've glitched it somehow. Well, that's Dennis. That's his daily input. to my channel. He has a little bark from a distance where he knows that shit. Didn't mean to fire that then. But Dennis does like to give a bit of input every now and then, so you will hear you'll hear the occasional huff and puff and woof. I think the render distance is fucked. It's just in this Naval, really, that I've never noticed anything in the gameplay that looks off. It's because it just gets stupidly bright for no reason. I like how Faulkner does not brace, just Connor. It's just Connor who does the brace business, watch. Just Connor. No man else. Can this frigate hurry up? Oh, okay. Farewell.
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy? Now we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for
I just realised you're still in control in these, like, for a moment there. I got a kid in my basement fish eating for my dinner. That's not a great idea. Maybe don't be doing that. That's called weird. Why don't enemy ships have health? I don't know. That should have been a thing, shouldn't it? Really, they should have done that. That'd have been great if they'd done that for a remaster, so you'd know exactly where you're up to. So you'd know how ballsy to get. But then again, at the same time, would you have known in the real thing? No, you don't even know when you're fighting enemies hand to hand whether or not you've got any where they are in their health, because if you just keep hitting them once and stopping, they will eventually just drop dead. So they do have health.
You get what I need, and I'll give them to you. Simple. You got a ship, could find them all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him?
Who that?
He's on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned, he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
This is the bit where we get the robes. Yes.
You weak. Not even a goodbye before you
Sorry. That shouldn't happen.
Sorry.
And that
Well,
background is rancid.
What are you waiting for? Put them on.
Has Achilles like got some form of like assassin robe fetish and he's starting to get a sexual interest in Connor or what? No. Okay. Is it me or does Connor's actual face structure just change? Or is it the same face structure and his hair just changes? Oh, his head gets bigger? It's like his...
Either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
The faces are scary. The Day the Templars Cried is the name of the achievement you get there. But let's be honest, they aren't crying today. Big man running around in circles drinking big man juice. Oh.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
So is this the New York mission then?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Yes.
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for
Where's the hood?
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly
No
sit around
idea.
here hoping to get lucky though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Just a heads up. disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera.
There's a
It'll
weird
provide us
echo
with a
going on in
feed
this
while
van.
we're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean above?
Ha. I get that this is a remaster, but the lighting is abysmal. Every light source is bright as fuck. Not everyone.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
I find it funny that the picture's so distorted.
I've got a nice strong signal.
I like to disagree. It's not a strong signal at all, is it, mate? Now, what was I going to say before? Yeah, it's weird while, like, exploring this part. Not exploring, sorry. Doing this. What? Have you ever gone into a ladder and gone, let's climb the ladder? Desmond, come on. So, when you're actually out and you see the New York skyline in this game, it looks nothing like New York. There is no, there are no landmarks whatsoever. It's just bland buildings. It's not New York. It's supposedly New York, but it's not, is it? A lot of light for a building that's under construction. These like safety lights, isn't it? That's what I'd imagine, like for construction. Oh, it's a game. They've had to make it somehow.
Oh, hold still. It's a lovely view.
Oh look.
Seriously, Sean?
Do you see any signature buildings? No. There's that there, but that's where we're gonna land. Arthur Morgan, you're a rat. What? The lighting in this part is actually improved. Yeah, it looks nicer, I'll give it that. Like the lighting does look nice in most situations. It's just sometimes when it's stupidly bright, like overpowering orange for one. I know that's not exactly a big hit. And I agree, it's a bit weird.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yes, Sean, stop being such a nut bar. Right. Hell, Fishy, how are you today? Feeling decent, to be honest. I've been up since, I don't know, reasonable time, actually. And, yeah, it's been chilling times. Don't know what I was going to say, but as you can see around here going everywhere, there are no noticeable landmarks that signify this place is New York.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
There are lit up buildings in the distance, but no.
I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
I thought Roblox was being streamed. I'm sad now. It's funny, I never promised that. Imagine if I actually titled this Roblox. Imagine how many people would actually show up if I did stream Roblox. That's what I want to find out one day. It will be worth it. Actually, I don't even want to. I don't even want to risk it.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the
I mean, I'd rather not touch Roblox, but
important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
I had a little burp and I'm a happy boy. See, no signature landmarks that make this look like the place. Yeah, no, let's go.
Now, open your chute now.
We can miss. Look on the bright side. Me, I don't want to. I just realised during daylight hours that can be used as a pun at any point. Look at the bright side. Sorry, look on the bright side. I Hammer of the Scots, Lord of Wales and King of England, Fishy. What's your opinion in the modern day? Characters. Why is your name so long? Which modern day characters? These ones or the ones that they use now, supposedly?
Not exactly.
Only kids that are not subscribed to you
But I guess your kind doesn't
and search
have many
robots
options
would come.
these days.
Yeah, probably.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
Bit of a slow reaction. That gun should have discharged at least twice. Why are people asking where the Twin Towers? That's just
who
disrespectful.
the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used
They're
to
allowed
be
to
an
ask where they
assassin.
are if they don't know.
The assassin. the
My
way I've
answer
heard it
is
told, but
gone.
it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo. programmed
Favorite
to
video game
infiltrate
protagonist?
and destroy the
Difficult
organization.
How
question.
did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
We'll go sort the power source out since it's easy. Do. I like how Sean makes it over there stupidly rapid. First cutscene in about now. Kill Layla swap with Sean happily.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it.
Because you do martial arts, are you a watcher of MMA? And if so, who's your favourite fighter? I don't
But
watch
even with
MMA, I'm
all we
sorry.
knew, with all
I'm not
we
really into
had,
watching combat
it would
sports.
take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on.
Remember when Rebecca
But
didn't
while
have
we
lips in
labored on
Assassin's
other
Creed 2?
endeavors,
You
a
could
few
skip these now,
returned.
yeah I know. But,
They thought to automate the process.
nah.
Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Fishy, it can be skipped. I know. It's not why I'm not skipping it. By Fishy, spelling my name wrong even though it's literally on the same page as you. Got another cutscene. Syndicate. What?
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Ben Spiller, why ask anyone's opinion on it? Even Fishy couldn't even, so could have even said Syndicate. What? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Which game is better, Odyssey or Syndicate? Neither. Neither game is better. I have more enjoyment out of neither of those. Yeah, no. I think about them about the same. Especially after the Odyssey DLCs. I'm like, no to that. Like, there's no better between them.
Only one way to find out.
Juno looks exactly like an Oblivion NPC. That's a bit harsh, but true. Hello there, Juno. What are you doing? Where are you getting off to? What are you saying for yourself? Why are you standing up there doing a mad bit? I don't understand. Why is she walking between point and point? Juno, get dipping now. Go. Get dipping, you wiggly boz. Ugh. Juno, what a sweaty bastard. So... Okay.
Good luck, Desmond.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed 3 in about 2 years. Okay.
These are troubled times.
Read the emails she sends you. They're quite creepy. Quite creepy. Yeah, they're like a but. She trolls. She full on trolls.
Pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Kana, spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
It's Dick Brains. Hello.
Anandogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Right, well. Okay. What was the chat saying before? Well, Juno, to send you emails, maybe a bit later though. Does anyone else not see the live marker on Fishy's channel? What do you mean? Is it like not showing up? Big Cake on, are you YouTuber full time? Currently, it's not exactly my end game, but as I'm currently doing a bit of work towards getting this second job down, which I'd like to keep kind of quiet until I'm sure it's sorted. Where are you from? The United Kingdom.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
You could have used a tree. Could have, but they don't use trees. They use posts. Specifically posts. So it had to be the pillar.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
What's your favourite robe? I like the simplicity of the simple robes. I've only got 19 quid. How have I become so poor? Why is Achilles like waving his little stick about? Like it doesn't show the live marker on the side like usual. Oh, how odd.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Great, where's that?
If you can.
I don't understand why that wasn't it. That wasn't the dialogue, because that would have been actually quite funny. Great, where is that? Because it doesn't. How are we supposed to know it's 220 meters in this direction? Could be anywhere. Right, we're having a big run. I can hear the dog getting excited downstairs over something. At least he's cheerful. That dog is not getting the better of me. What a boy.
Johnston's opening up some of that Mohawk just for free hunters. Might be unique.
Why does this wolf sound like a faulty Land Rover?
Yeah, man.
Like what? Why? Why is it? Why? It's like a really angry diesel engine. What do you think the next AC? What setting do you think the next Assassin's Creed will be? Also, what do you want it to be? I don't know. I don't know. I think it is going to be Rome next.
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No.
Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Yes. Who is your favourite assassin? I do like me some Ezio, I'll give him that. I don't remember this mission, it was a homestead mission. That shall probably be why. Did anyone know if you just hold the button and use the rope dart without moving, you can just choke him?
Thank you,
yeah, I know.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
You still ain't finished? What? I started this stream 40 odd minutes ago and it's only part 3. She built a house. What a guy. Let's go to the Harbour Master real quick. What are you saying for yourself, mate?
To what do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If
Look
you
at
find
Connor's
the men,
depressed
you'll
face.
find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
Okay then. Find 1 trinkets for peg leg. Like that one down there. Let's return to Shegleg. Let him know I've got his trinket that he can have. I thought the Magi was supposed to protect the Pharaoh. Well, your mum's a chav. Yes.
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
Why doesn't he just kill him and take them all? Now, there's the ruins at Seros that we want to be doing. There's the chase, and then there's Fort Walcott. I reckon we'll do the ruins at Seros, because that happens quite early on in canon. It's like 1773.
I'll stay with
74
our
even.
ride, Captain. Make sure nothing happens to it.
Good. There is a temple on the island. What I seek is likely in there.
We will find you. We will find you in your sleep. Oh no, what a mistake. Yes. So Fisher, did the Medjai become the hidden ones, or did Bayek end the Medjai to make the hidden ones? The hidden ones and Medjai are two different entities. Bayek didn't end the Medjai per se.
No
He
chance
just
of
announced
staying
himself
dry
as a
today.
Medjai to become a hidden one. However, since that is an unknown sort of thing, and by design as well, therefore he's still technically a Medjai in the eyes of the people of Egypt, and thus answers as a Medjai as well. So the two sort of coexist, at least until after Bayek. Like that's what I'm thinking probably would have happened anyways. Like he says he's a Medjai no longer, but he still gets referred to as a Medjai.
Kid's treasure is probably inside that pyramid.
Yes.
There must be an easier way.
Find a way into the temple. Trying to find a way into the temple now. Find a way into the temple. Is it off the sign? No, it's not, is it? What am I doing? Oh no, there you go. Follow the marker. When in doubt, follow the bloody marker. I always keep forgetting to do that. Because sometimes it just leads you in the wrong direction. That tomahawk would not have gotten grip there, and Connor would have fallen to his death. But okay.
No small wonder this temple has not collapsed yet.
What is your favourite Assassin's Creed game? 2. Medjai to the people. Connor, a temple in there. It may be what I seek. Robert, religion? Is that an actual thing that he says? Because if so, I just completely overlooked it. But if not, I'll be disappointed, because that's a good line. How did he not break his back there? I'm sorry, you would have broken your spine. Like, you would have broken your
Find a way back up to
spine.
the treasure room.
You'd be bloody dead.
These should hold.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is overrated. I disagree. Brotherhood is great fun. It's not on as large a scale as say 2, but I feel as if it is still just as good in what it delivers, and so I can argue that it's not overrated. So that's just my thought process regarding it. Hello Brandon Duncan, how you doing? We're gonna run up here. What's going on? Hello there. You came all the way for this sword. You could have just like got a sword from anywhere else other than a Mayan ruin, but you know, no, that sword is of importance. It is treasure. These should hold. Imagine it. Imagine if it breaks. He finds a dildo. There we go. Now it's equipped to me. Oh, am I gone to the map here? Should do the Fort Walcott, shouldn't we? Cesare was not that great. No, Cesare wasn't my favourite villain ever, to be honest with you. I think he was a bit ish, but all in all, he worked well for what he was in, and therefore he was a decent villain. And you didn't feel any sympathy for him at all. So there's that too. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. He's not my favourite villain going.
Looks occupied as can be.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
Got an itchy ear. My ear is itching and in a bit of pain. It would appear as if it is gonna... Oh well. It'll recover. Well, it was in pain when I went to itch it, so... It's likely a slight infection or something, but it'll be alright.
Position 1! Position 2! Move!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's brilliant.
I will have to circle around to avoid the courtyard.
They're not seeing me breaking.
The only intruders were...
There's a chest up here somewheres. I'll have to get to it. Find a way into the prison.
Nobody. No reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong. Like what? Buggered if I know. I wait
Do.
something. Come off it. And keep watch. Yeah, yeah.
They're not seeing me go halt intruder like right off the bat because I'm in a very restricted area, so as much as I'm thankful that they don't, it would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it?
Double time! We're getting a whip if we're late for the captain's address. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
Okay, I can't really see anything. I don't know about you, but that's always great. very dark around here, isn't it?
The fort is meaningless. Command is punishing the captain for what happened in Poland. I have had enough! We are here under orders, I need not remind you, to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs! And that is all that need concern you! You are not trained to comment on the
So this is their sleeping quarters sort of area. I'll take what I can find while I'm here. I'm getting money from this.
That lurcher is out of his head. Who would do that to a man?
Jackanapes deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behavior. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
You're getting soft.
I just don't think it's right.
Here we are. What legacy outfit do you like most? Ooh, in this game. Oh no, the Jacob Fry outfit's pretty cool. Should I say cautiously?
Let's see what you got, rebel.
That was good timing. Oh, that's where I need to go now.
We're under attack! Captain's dead! Cut down by cannon shot!
Ooh. Now this is just dramatic, isn't it?
Bloody hell, where did they come from?
Okay, this is where the Remaster's starting to look pretty sick. Oh Christ, I don't have much time for barrows like that. Okay, well this is chaos. That blur is like not pleasant in the slightest. That is stupidly dark, but okay.
You're late, Captain.
Those occupying the fort were less than thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm. Was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
Keep up the good work. Cheers, I shall do. There we go, there's Fort Walcott. All sorted in happy times. Is this on the PS2? What? Looked a bit better than the PS2 there, to be fair. I'm on my 6th shot of my wine. What? You take shots of wine? Why did I get put on timeout? That is dumb. I have no idea, man. Why were you put on timeout? If a moderator saw fit to do that, then I kind of trust their judgment, to be honest with you. So, that's it, really.
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustrations, gentlemen. But surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The Tories thing, no matter what we do. Might as well make it count.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows?
Happy days.
Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? Ah, it's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
He looked like he was
Let's
about to
focus
climb
first on
that.
defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all. We must compromise, Connor.
So chatting absolute shit, and I'm the only mod here. He's joined Discord and done shenanigans. Yeah, no, I'm not questioning your judgment. If you had to time someone out, you had to time someone out. Have a shit bucket. That's his shit and his piss. You got down those stairs rapid.
Is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
I like it tells me his name already. This guy's completely useless and on a sick time. I was gonna bribe that dickhead.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expected somewhere else.
He's just gonna show up bloodstained to shit. Which is fair enough. I'd show up looking the exact same way. Right, let's find. Actually, yeah, let's go over there. Let's fight. Let's do that. Let's finish the mission. And then I'm gonna find a shop and I'm gonna buy the white robes. If it would allow me to see which robes the white ones are. Anyone have trouble playing the stream on PS4? Video keeps stopping and audio.
Connor, I'd
chat
likely to meet
doesn't.
some like-minded friends.
No idea,
The
it shouldn't be
owner of
doing
this
that.
fine
It's not dropping
establishment,
frames.
William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest
Fishy, are you an
shipments of
atheist?
British tea.
Yes, but not
The
as
eyes of
heavily
the
as
city
sometimes I'd
are
make
upon
out.
that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William
Do you
Johnson
enjoy
is
killing
smuggling the
redcoats
tea
like any
off
other
the
god in
ships.
Assassin's Creed?
One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
Do you watch The Walking Dead?
No
If
doubt
yes,
the
did you like
revenue
season
from
9?
his little smuggling
I don't watch The
endeavor is
Walking Dead
financing the acquisition.
at all.
A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to
Why is he so fat?
I'll wager
Why
the
has he
same
gotten
men
so
who
fat? He's
levy
like,
the
oh,
taxes are selling the
I'm
tea.
fat.
A stage
I'm
requires
fat,
a
Gav.
spectacle, and I may know the play.
Yes.
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need...
Pardon me.
Oh, come on, mate.
Needed to be done, I'm afraid. They were goons. They had it coming. I didn't commit the crime. Do you know that an AC rogue needed to be horses, but they removed it? I have no idea what you just meant there, but okay. Notice how the objectives go halfway down the screen now. Really? I shot that then. See the optional. I don't care much for the optional objectives, but might as well limit firearm use. Oh, I've already failed it, so what does it matter? Would have been funny if I died there. Oi oi, look at my shitty gameplay videos. Please subscribe. Okay. I'm not in the water, it's not me. Come fight me. He loves that move where he completely slits the leg, doesn't he? Right, let's dip. Do you think that this is the best Assassin's Creed ever made? No. No, I honestly don't. I honestly think it's more the other end. Actually, nah, there are some really bad Assassins. I'd say it's more midsection-ish. Ick. Ick. Can you, like, you know, yeah, there you go. Do you agree that this is the best game? No, I don't. Stop it. Fight me. My leg went weird then. It's okay, let's be rid of this notoriety.
Mechanical forging of all dimensions.
The notoriety system makes me want to keep out of combat in this game in the cities. See this? Poster. Gone. Didn't even have to rip it down because I was already incognito. That guy just running away did it for me. Okay. Just need to run up to him and run past him, essentially. Essentially, I don't need to catch him, I just need to bang him. If I dived on him, I would have been detected immediately. Let's find a shop. Can the... I have never played it before, but I have heard it's not the best one in the franchise. Why? Some people would argue the opposite. I personally wouldn't argue the opposite, but you know. Sorry for the delay there, I was doing a thing. Did you know that in AC Rogue needed to be horses, but they removed it? Sorry for my misunderstanding, that's what I meant. I still don't understand what you mean. There's no, like, area where they can use horses, really, is there? Oh, we can see. So this is the one that I want to equip. The Jamestown outfit. It's like an assassin white sort of deal. And now I believe this colour should show up in the cutscenes, right? Why do you play as Connor? Because that's the game. You're probably wondering why I'm not getting viewpoints. Why are there two viewpoints literally right next to each other? Sorry, it's really hard these things sometimes. There's a viewpoint there, and the building next to it is a viewpoint as well. You're probably wondering why I'm not doing the viewpoints. Well, after every single viewpoint that I've ever synchronized in this game, either on PlayStation 4 or PC, it's glitched with the music from when you get up stupidly high, and that's just played at all times, and it's really kind of, it gets in the way. So I can go without synchronizing and unravel the map as I traverse it. Connor had a few emotions. It was mostly angry. Connor had a couple of emotions. He had somewhat angry, quite angry. He had angry, very angry, and he had furious. That's his emotional range. See,
what is wrong? Where's Sam Adams?
you can wear this in cutscenes now.
I've been robbed.
Look at how long his hood is there. It looks like a bloody anteater.
Where are you going?
To get back what's rightfully mine.
It's best to just avoid conflict altogether in this one. This is the one with the broken full sync objective of 15 seconds in combat. He's starting a riot behind him.
Stefan, please! Stop and listen to me!
I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things? I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts.
So I had to deal with his mates before he got to them so that I can stay out of combat for as much as possible. I just feel like it's a good idea. Morning, morning indeed. Assassin boy. It's kind of funny. There's two viewpoints literally right next to each other. It's like building a Tesco next to a Tesco. Terminator, stop saying Little Dave. Why is someone spamming Little Dave? Why? Oh, here we are.
Destroyed? You stupid muggle! I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who.
He's got
If
like the
you can't,
massive
I'll
underbite
judge
going
you
on.
And find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window.
I don't understand why this couldn't have been on the like a weapon wheel as well. Shift, dickhead. Shift.
Bloody hell are you?
Bang.
Why? You have no right to rub people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not. British Parliament? I worked for William Johnson.
Johnson? End his suffering cleanly.
Please.
The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
It's
I said it
middle
by
of the
an
day.
ale when you first
You
found
did
me.
well tonight.
In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
I just wanted Dave to say the line one time because I triggered it. After that, I was going to stop. Oh, nice to know. I also might as well do some of the recruits, mightn't I? Obviously, this district's liberated. There's this one as well to do. There's this one to do. If I did all those, I'd start, you know, doing bits. Why don't we get started with that, actually? There's plenty of time to do everything else. There's actually a fast travel point literally right next to it. We can shave like a couple minutes off of the stream and get more done. Did the liberation mission just move? Lovely. Maybe I can't do it yet. Maybe it's just there to let me know where it is. We'll see. I guess I can't do it yet. Wait, what? It's showing, but it's not showing. Ah, fuck it. We'll do the main story. What was trying to be a saving time sort of deal became a wasting time sort of deal. The AC3 DLC is weird. Yeah. It's a simulation caused by the Apple, which shows an alternate reality in which Connor and George Washington, you know, are at odds because of a piece of Eden, and essentially, it's just painting a picture of this is what could happen in one reality. Won't be what will, but something similar could. So, you know, best be careful with that one. Which is why they got rid of the piece of Eden. They were just rid of it. And who blames them? I don't. Why are the colours on the Jacob Fry outfit fucked up? I don't think they are that much.
Send the 3 ships back, cargo and all.
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses to let them leave. Wants us
The Tea Party. Connor should be dictator of America. Oh no.
What happens now? We wait for the signal. What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
Fishy, who is your favourite
No.
YouTuber? Am I allowed to say myself?
What's the matter?
I like
I
myself.
have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved.
I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
No. Does Titanic tie into Assassin's Creed lore? Not that I'm aware
Damn it,
of.
more
Maybe.
guards. We need to
Might
turn
be
the
worth
crowd's
looking into.
anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
You know what they should do? If they're so adamant on releasing big Assassin's Creed games every year, or as often as possible, instead, what they should do is they should make like small linear ones where they do certain things. That'll be more fun. Like every year they do that, and then every now and then release a big one so that they can put loads of work into that and just have these little shit ones in between, as opposed to making mediocre game after mediocre game with the occasional blaster like Origins, which is just fantastic. You know, be able to visit more that way as well, like different stories and things. Yeah, it's just an idea I thought I'd throw at the wall. Personally, I'd rather they just make the main games, like the big ones, the good ones. But if they're gonna persist to make as many as possible, they should definitely think about doing smaller titles that are, you know, just going through more historical variety in between the big games. Great fun. They could do an episodic assassination sort of thing like Hitman does. Alexios Spartan kicked the Titanic. Alexios was on it, but he used his staff of water breathing to live. I have an idea for Ubisoft. How about, in an ideal world, just stop? You don't expand the lore with comics. I mean, yeah, expand the lore with comics, just not the major stories.
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the tea is being dumped. Let me help.
Do you reckon the Boston Harbour still tastes of cold tea? Do you reckon there's like a big patch of sea somewhere that just tastes of cold sea? I reckon there is, you know. You fucking div. Go. Are people getting into scraps? No? No scraps yet? Go. This gameplay mechanic isn't exactly built for that, is it? Let's be honest. I do like that they call this a tea party. I want the musket, thank you. There we go, that's the full sink all sorted. Now just fuck up many men. Help out by throwing crates in the water. Why would I want to bother doing that? This guy's getting into all the scraps over here. Whee! He's been sorted out. I'm not even going to help him. I'm just going to fight the men. The dirty, dirty men. Oh, they're throwing tea into the sea. Great fun. The music stopped for a moment there. Molyneux's better off than our boy Revere is. Oh, he killed himself. Whoa, he vanished. Okay, cool. Fuck it.
Done it.
Gunner? We saved the last one for you.
Being at the centre of history like this is a bit historically inaccurate that Connor wasn't recorded at all. And that Charles Lee's like, well, that guy's a dick. Let's go.
Best we get out of here.
You notice Charles Lee, that's why he stood there. What a mad guy. Will this show up now? That's what I want to know. Nope. Well, fuck it. We're going to leave and we're going to go to the homestead. There's a mention of natives being a part of the Boston Tea Party, but not a specific individual. No, you were right the first time with tea, not tea. Let's talk to our boy in here first. It's going to be quite funny. Right, sir.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations
dressed
with
as
a
natives.
certain degree of scrutiny.
What a West
No
time.
matter the outcome. With that in mind, I
If you
think
hear
it
Dennis,
valuable to
I
record the
apologise. He's a
goings-on
bit of a.
around the homestead.
He likes
A true
to
log
bark.
of how people lived during this time of transition.
He makes a lot of noise.
Something to help color the portrait. What do you
He's a bit of a dickhead.
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
I do like that now in cutscenes you're wearing the same colour robes as you're wearing in the gameplay. It's one of the benefits of the remaster, I think, that there are changes in the game, though they fuck shading. They didn't exactly fuck shading. They fucked the cutscenes and the character models for the cutscenes. But what made the faces look so wank in the cutscenes also made you able to wear your own the colour robes that you've got on in the cutscene as opposed to just Connor's default. So I can't complain. Though that shouldn't have been an issue in the main game. I don't know why it was. You're right there, mate. This is about. Anyone here live a Vegemite like me? You live the Vegemite life.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the tea.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
6 months later.
Why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the tea.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course.
It wasn't exactly a glitch, I wouldn't say. Oh dear God, he pulled the hood down in cutscene there. Oh, sorry, in gameplay, not cutscene. And everything's... Oh, the orange is working well, actually. It's a bit overpowering here, but it is working well at the moment. Can't complain. It's time to go kill Billiam Johnson. We're going to call him Billiam. Because it's still technically the same name. It's just a Billiam Johnson. If I ever befriend anyone called William, I'm going to call them Billiam. Forever. Billiam. He's there with his arms crossed like a passive-aggressive little bitch. What you saying, mate?
Izzy not gonna daradi tkanusu de ne Johnson's yunja der rocksta. Guahiganzi what ne ganun haradun hagedum.
Ta goder hardat gua ganto.
Really? There goes that. Why am I alive? I don't know, mate. I like how they can't hear the gunshots on the run up. That's a fox. That's why the quick aim needed this aim so much.
How? By signing our lands over to you?
So the Native American language is a nice touch, but it doesn't make sense considering the Animus is supposed to translate it. Yeah. I mean, you could use the excuse that maybe it was a bit too difficult or fast-paced to, as a language to translate. It would have been maybe an interesting explanation, but I would like an actual explanation as to why the native language isn't translated. Well, the Animus is all about making the ease of use, but at the same time it can't really translate everything, as we saw with in the Ezio trilogy. There were always like little blips where it wouldn't be able to translate something. Do I remember this mission so hard for me back in the day?
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it.
This is supposed to be a
Your
stealth
words are
mission.
honeyed
I don't
with
care.
thoughts. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it.
It's literally just run from one point, shoot someone, pick up their gun, shoot someone else, pick up their gun, shoot someone else. Hardly stealth.
Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes. Oh no. What have you done?
Hey, these robes look quite cool in the White Room.
You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects?
Why does Connor kick a guy in the face after he stabs him
the
twice
people
with
of
his
the
sword?
city care
It's a
one whit
brutal
about
fighting
them?
style, isn't it?
Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis
He's
the
got
way
a
of the
point.
world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas ne yate hagum sere am dahya yum ne skanas is agum haje.
You know something? some of these assassination targets had noble intentions. Yeah, but it's from Connor's perspective, so you still see them as there's a little bit askew. I think Pitcairn is the one that doesn't seem so much. Like, he's the one that just seems to have noble intentions. You bombing men. Did he just bomb himself? What a clever guy. Can I get them both to attack me at once, or do I need 3 yards for that? Usually it's the next assassin. So will they both attack at once, or do I need a 3rd guard? That's what I want to know. To get 2 to attack at once. Ah, fuck it. Coonskin hat, cool. A hat with the skin of a raccoon. There's also a dead native here, which is my favourite thing. There's also the recipe for tea. We could sell what the British were trying to smuggle in and completely undermine the Tea Party. Or would we? No, because it's our own sales, isn't it? It's a bit different, I guess. Alright, cool. Brass rings. What? How much money did I get? That's what I want to know about. Hostile negotiations. It's also the end of the sequence, isn't it? Sequence 6 complete.
William Johnson is dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supply. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
Oh no. I really like Connor's run animation for some reason. Yeah, it's a decent run animation. Hey, that doesn't look too bad in the cutscene. This little bit here doesn't look so bad.
For aid from Paul Revere.
But is it going to be still
Seems
a bit...
the Redcoats are up to something in Boston.
Yeah, it's a bit janky still.
Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They should really patch these cutscenes.
Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
Well, he's dipped He's absconded from the man. I've acquired 750 squidders and cool shit. Our god is Big Dave, the biggest god of all. The biggest Dave of all. Such a Batman secret entrance. Let's equip this for a moment. I do like these robes in this remaster, to be honest with you. They don't exactly work with the weapons, but they're alright. There we go. We are, use the fast travel for fuck's sake. Well, I mean, I will do when it comes to using the fast travel. But, you know, maybe be more patient and you'll notice that I'm not intending to go anywhere just yet. Anyways, it is actually time that I wrapped up this stream. I've been going for a couple hours now, just under. And I thought, you know, that's probably about the length I'm going to want these streams to be, so I think it's probably for the best that I wrap up Rejuvenate, and then I'll be back with more of this at some point soon. OMG White God XD. Anyways, let's wrap this shit up. I want to see how many views this video's on actually that I put up earlier. Probably about not too many, I wouldn't imagine by now. 700 in a couple hours. It's not bad for a video that's not on Assassin's Creed or Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll take it. Eat some cheese, definitely will do. But yeah, so thank you all for coming along to this stream. I do hope you enjoyed. Who knows, maybe I'll be back later, maybe I'll be back tomorrow. I haven't got anything better to do, so I'll hold on to that thought. My hair's doing a mess. Right, okay. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, what I was up to, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. And I'll be back maybe later, maybe whenever. I'm not sure yet, but, you know, keep yourself posted and we'll see. Anyways, see you soon. Bye-bye.